I've been asked several times, are there any houses that survived the Paradise Camp Fire 7 years ago? And if so, why don't you ever highlight any of them? Now, it's a fair question and honestly, one that I'm glad that was brought to my attention. Hi, I'm Sierra Haskins with the NorCal Life Real Estate Group, and yes, there are a lot of pre-campfire homes still in Paradise, but we don't necessarily see them for sale as often as the new builds because residents return to Paradise after the fire and have stayed in their homes. So usually I cover the newer ones. But I'm glad that you said something about it, and I am always happy to look for homes that interest you. So don't be afraid to text or call me anytime about it. With that being said, welcome to 496 Sunburst Drive. Now this is a pre-campfire, move-in ready, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that's 1,473 square feet, and it sits on just under a half an acre. It was built in 1978, and its current price, $380,000. Let's head inside and take a look. So as usual, I am going to flip you around so you can see exactly what you're going to walk into. All right, there's a great little entrance right here. You've got hooks for your jackets. Coming through here, and then your kitchen's going to be in front. And then right to the right here, you've got this great living room space. So this is the one space in the house. You're going to put your couches here, visiting spot. Lots of natural light here. You've got wood burning, a really heavy mantle, solid wood mantle right there. So TV would probably be in here too. And then you're gonna walk in here. Space for your table right here, kitchen table. And then here is your kitchen space. So you've got right now electric appliance. And then lots of cabinet space. But you can tell the way that this is set up is it is a late 70s kind of design in here. So you've got your deep sink right here. This is what you're gonna see as you look out. Like a big backyard. And then right off the kitchen, like a lot of the older homes, you have your laundry area. So this is where your washer dryer hookups are in here. And then cabinet space. So you have more space in here. And then your water heater is also in here. So pretty common design for the late 70s homes. You're going to come back through the kitchen. And again, where your table would be. And this is what it looks like. There you go, let's head into the bedrooms. Down the hall, you do have a whole house fan, which is so helpful to have. We've got another closet here on this side. Here, small closet. And then your first bedroom is here on the left. It's actually a really good sized bedroom. And then identical bedroom right next to it. Like I said, lots of natural light in here. Closets. Has newer carpet in here. These homes that were in the 1970s, it's just like the home that I grew up here, very common. You've got your living room space up front, straight down the hallway, 2 bedrooms, and then right across is gonna be your primary. And right here is just the same. So right across the hall, you're gonna walk right into your primary here. Kind of have a cutout right here, which would be good for maybe a big dresser, anything that you needed there. You definitely have enough room in here for a king-size bed. Again, upgraded flooring, new fans, fixtures. This is gonna be your closet. So a lot of the older homes don't have the walk-in closets that the newer builds have. So the pre-campfire homes, this is most likely what you're gonna be looking at. And then you're gonna come in here, and this is your primary bath. So you have single sink vanity, and then a step-in shower. So still tile. Smaller bathroom, very typical of this age home. And then here is your guest bath. So another single sink vanity. I think this bathroom actually might be a little bit bigger than the primary. And then you've got your soaker tub in here. You can see the space in here right at the end of the hall. Then you have your storage here. Lots of storage for bed sheets, towels, not any of your linens. So this is the design of this house. The bedrooms, we're going to go back down and take a look at the outside. Okay, so this home here, like I said, is on 0.45 of an acre. So you've got this great deck here. There's something really useful about this home. Got this great deck space. And then it comes down. So you've got this patio area out here. And then this is the backyard. So you have pretty much equal space on either side of the patio area. Got a little fire pit right out here. Got the back shed. And then your space over here. All right, let's run back up inside and take a look at the garage. Through. Okay, so the garage is going to be out here. Okay, there's the garage space. So you've got storage up top and then steps here to get down. So it's going to be lower. It's actually a good sized garage. A lot of these homes have bigger garages than what we see today. And then it goes right out into the backyard from here. Side yard. So you really could put in a big garden. You could put a pool out on the other side. You could make this really into anything that you want out here. There's definitely enough space for it. Now that you've seen the inside of the house, let's go back out and talk about the location. So while you can see that its exterior is the design of an older home, the interior has been updated through the years to stay more current, pre-campfire and still standing strong. So for recreation options from this location right here, Lime Saddle Marina on Lake Oroville is only about 6 miles away if you like boating and fishing and water sports, anything of that nature. There's really tons of local hiking and biking trails in the area. And Bille Park is only about 2 miles away from here, and it has a great playground for little ones and some perfect picnic spots. On a side note, I mentioned in a previous video that Bille Park has amazing parking. And while that might not matter to some, when I was raising my 3 sons and we would go out with their scooters and their balls and their snacks and drinks and tried to haul it all somewhere, it was oftentimes just a struggle to make sure that everything made it to and from the car and none of my kids were running feral in the street. So parking at Bille Park is a mom's dream and has lots of play area for all ages of kids. So head over there, check it out, and tell me what you think. Now, Paradise Elementary, Paradise Junior High, and Paradise High School are all under 1.5 miles away from here, so super convenient. And Skyway is super close by too, so you can easily head into downtown Paradise or right down the hill into Chico if you want to go to Target, Hobby Lobby, Costco, and all the bigger city shopping options like that. If 496 Sunburst Drive feels like an affordable option for you and you'd like to take a look at it, give me a call and I'd love to set up a private showing for you, or a Zoom walkthrough if you're not from the area. And if you're just exploring Butte County options, reach out anytime and I'd be happy to see how I can help. All of my contact information is right here in the video description below, and you might just be surprised to find out how many buyers and sellers have given us a call from a video just like this and are now happy in their new home. Thanks to Seth Reardon with eXp Realty for listing this great house on market. And that is about it for today. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly tours and check out our Facebook and Instagram pages for local hotspots, community events, and real estate tips. I'm Haskins with the NorCal Life Real Estate Group. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on next week's tour.